Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't filmed a video in a really long time, but I work in retail, and as you may know if you work in retail, it's the craziest time of the year. Just went through Christmas. Today I'm going to do a vintage t-shirt collection. So I love vintage shopping. It's one of my favorite things to do. Most of my wardrobe is more vintage than like store-bought. Just because I like the fact that they have a bit of history behind them and they're worn in, so I don't have to worry about trying to stretch them out because I like quite big tops. So I'm just going to do shirts today, so we'll just jump straight into it. I'm going to start with the crop. Both of them I've cut myself. The orange one is a little bit like of a hack job. I tried to do it straight, but I'm a bit Gumby and it didn't really work out straight, so don't judge me. So the first one that I have, I think this was my first vintage shirt. Most of them are Harley Davidson shirts. This one I bought from Sydney when I went, it was ages ago actually, and it's not very like worn in, so it's quite like newer looking. So this is it here. It does have a hole here. This has gotten bigger over time just from me wearing it, and then it has a little hole on the back. So this is a large. Most of the shirts that I have are either a large or an extra large, just because I like them really big. And as you can see, I cut this one myself. So that's that one. And then the next one is another Harley, but it's orange. This was one that I cut myself as well. So this is the one that I didn't do a very good job on. I like them a little bit shorter at the front and then longer at the back. So this is it here. So it's quite basic on the front, and then that's the back as well. So I like to pair these with like vintage high-waisted jeans or anything high-waisted, because that's literally all you'll see me wearing is something high-waisted. I do not want to show off that stomach. That is not a good look. So the rest are all like longer ones. This is probably, I used to love this one, but as I got more and more, I just learned that I liked them a bit bigger and I like them more worn out. Like this one is quite stiff still. So that's it here. The front's really cool, but the sleeves, I feel like I like them to be a little bit longer. And then that's the back of that one. I like that it has like the flames. Like that's my favorite thing. Like on a lot of the Harley shirts that I own are the flames. So that's that one. So this is the next one. So I can't really remember where I got that one from, the last one from. I think the orange one I got in Melbourne when I went last January. I can't remember what store either, I'm really sorry. So this next one is actually from Pepper Mayo, so they have Mr. Vintage on their website. So this one I love, it's got a little eagle and then it's like all flames, which I do like a bit of flames. And then on the back it has like the lighthouse, which is so cool. And that one's from Germany. I actually never read the back, didn't know it was from Germany. So there you go. So that one's an extra large, I think. Yeah, XL. XL is like my perfect fit. I love XL. So this next one I got from Mr. Vintage in Byron. So they actually have a store there. It's so cool. It's really big. It's like not in the main part of Byron. It's more when you first drive in to Byron. It's like kind of near the hospital. So it's in the industrial estate there. But they have heaps of Harley shirts. And they have a few band shirts, which I really like, because it's actually really hard to get band shirts in a lot of like vintage stores. Like online you can get them, but not like in person. And no, I don't listen to Iron Maiden or Slayer. Probably get like people saying, do you even listen to them? But I don't. I just like the prints of them. So that's this one here. It's so cool. And I think this is an extra large as well. So this one's a large. So, and then that's the back. I just love the prints on these, they're so cool. And this one's a really good length as well. It's nice and big, which I love. The next one is another Harley Davidson shirt. Surprise, surprise. This one's actually a really cool colour. I picked this up in Melbourne as well when I went in January. I can't remember what store. They have a whole strip in Fitzroy in Melbourne. I'm pretty sure it's in Fitzroy. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they have a whole strip and it's like, it's so amazing there. There's this one store, it's like heaven. It literally has like all these vintage jumpers, all like jeans. I bought some really good Levi's jeans from there. It is quite pricey in that shop, but like I don't mind spending a little bit of money on vintage clothing just because I know that I'm gonna wear them so much. So this is it here. I absolutely am in love with the colour of it. It's such a cool green and it looks good with everything as well. So this one is an extra large as well. Nope, this one's a large. It's actually a really big fit for a large. But it's quite simple on the front. And then on the back, it just has like a little, here it has a little seal. How cute. So this one's from San Francisco as well. I just love that it's like shirts that are from all around the world. It's from Millie and Wolf Vintage. Definitely check their page out whenever they get like a drop of vintage tees in. I'm always the first to jump on, but this one is so amazing. Sorry about the makeup on it. So it's got little wolves on it, and it says Night Lights Arizona. I thought it said Horizon for a second. Arizona. So that's it there. And it has cat hair all over it, as you can see. But this one's an extra large as well. I always steam out my shirts too, just because I find that they stretch a little bit more when you steam them out. They get a bit bigger. So this next one, sorry, it's not actually steamed out. I thought I did all of them. So this next one is so amazing. It's actually one of my favorites. So I can't remember where I got it, but it was a vintage store in Byron. I can't remember what it's called, sorry. But it's a Slayer shirt. So it's such a big fit, and whenever I wear this, I always get compliments on it, or people ask me where it's from. I'm so sad that I don't know, because I always feel so bad. I'm like, I don't know, I'm sorry. It's from Byron, that's all I know. So this one's an extra large as well. So this one's super big, and once I steam it out as well, it will stretch a little bit down here, which I love. So it's such a big fit. Like, as you can see, I'm quite short, so it comes down super long as well. So that's that one. Another Iron Maiden shirt, which my friend actually got me in Japan. I really want to go there. Like, this is such a cool like t-shirt, and it's so worn out, which I love. This is it here. So it's an Iron Maiden shirt, and again, the print is so cool, and you can see like how worn out it is. Yeah, so that's that one, and then it says like the Trooper on the back. This one's so cool, and it looks so good under stuff just because of like that print there. So that's that one. It has a few little holes in it, which I actually really like in vintage shirts. I like when they're a bit distressed. I do not care about holes. So these last ones, they're my favorite. It's so hot in Australia, and I recently only got the long sleeve, and I like try to wear it to work, so I'm like, I'm in aircon, I can deal with it, but even then it's like I get too hot. This one I got from, I think it's Storeroom. I'm pretty sure it's Storeroom Vintage in General Pants. They have like a little rack that they have with all vintage stuff, and it is so good. Like, they have the most amazing shirts. Me and my friend always go in there and have like a big look in their little vintage section. So it's pretty basic on the front, but it's just such a big size, which I really like. It's so it's so stretched out. So this is it here. So it has little flames on the pockets and it has a few holes, which I really like again. So this one's an extra large. So I think I got this one from, I'm pretty sure I got it from, I want to say Million Wolf. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it from. I have a really bad memory. I follow so many vintage shops that I can't keep track of where I buy them all from. I'm pretty sure it was Million Wolf. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive. So this is it here. So it's so cool. I like messaged my friend when I saw this. I was like, should I get it? Straight away she was like, yes. You definitely, we both have a shopping addiction, especially with vintage clothes, like shirts. So they're a bit of a bad influence on each other, but that's the front. So it's got the white writing. And I like that it's like a grey, like a washed black, like it's worn out so much. So it has that, and then it has a few holes as well, like down the bottom there. And then the back's really simple as well. So that's the back there. Sorry, I just finished recording and I realized I forgot one. So it's the one I'm wearing. So this is my favorite one. So I got it in Melbourne when I went. I think they had Mrs. Brown's vintage or Miss Brown's vintage in like the main shopping centre. They have like little stalls in the middle. So this is where this one's from. I love this one so much. So it has Harley Davidson and then it has a snake running through it. I just love the yellow, like the yellow is amazing. And then this is the back of it. So it's so cool. So I thought I'd just add that one in there. Can't believe I forgot it. So that's all my vintage t-shirts that I have at the moment. I actually have 2 coming. They're from what is it? Vintage Marketplace, which they have the best stuff on there. So when I get them, I will either like do a haul when I get more stuff, or I'll insert, like do another little clip at the, I'll insert it like here. But I'm not too sure yet what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so that's all my stuff. I'm not sure yet if I will style all of them or if I'll show you all of them like on me. I might just style like 5 of my favorites, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So we'll see what happens, but that will be inserted. And I might just, in the description, I might just put all the places where I shop for my vintage clothes. Watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you love vintage shopping as much as I do, or this has made you want to go out and buy some stuff. It's really worth it. So thank you for watching. See you later.